Welcome back to Bat Fridays here at One Comic Book a Day, where we're covering Batman number 9 and the first story, The Four Fates. And what do four fates have in different from the three fates? Well, it's not actually the fates as the three women at different ages in womanhood. That's probably not a great way to describe the three fates, but you get what I'm talking about. There's a young woman, there is a middle-aged mother kind of woman, and there's the grandmother woman. That has nothing to do with this. So there's this Swami type doing a radio show where I guess he makes predictions. All right, we're not dealing great in a lot of early Golden Age stories here, and in a lot of the other superhero stories involve Swamis and this sort of xenophobic idea of them having magical powers. Usually they don't. Or they do, but it's not strong enough to actually deal with the superhero. He's being robbed live on air, and even the mobsters seem kind of distracted by the fact that he's on air. You would think he's on air at the same time every day, so if you've heard of him, why would you come rob him at that time? He has this very rare and valuable ruby in his turban. Yep, he's a Swami with a turban. So they take it from him, but he declares that all four of them will die from the fates. He then declares on each one. One will be hit by lightning, one will be choked out by air, one will die by metal in his heart, and one water will be his downfall. After he makes his prediction, they shoot him live on air, and he is killed. So Batman goes after him, and as Batman's going after him throughout the comic, one of the four will die, very similar to what he said, except not quite. Like, the first one dies by accidentally putting his foot on the third rail and being electrocuted. That's not exactly lightning. I mean, they're both electricity, but that's not lightning. Lightning comes from the sky. The second one, trying to get away from Batman in his plane, and the Bat plane shows up. He jumps out on a parachute, but the parachute gets caught on electrical wires and it hangs him to death, which is not exactly dying choked by air. It's being choked by the parachute. The third guy gets punched so hard in the chest. They make sure to tell us he's been shot multiple times in the past, that one of the bullets that was left in his chest, right near his heart, goes right into his heart when Batman punches him. So Batman accidentally kills a guy in this comic. He doesn't seem very moved by it at all. You would think Batman, a character who doesn't like killing, would feel something by accidentally killing a guy by punching him so hard in the chest. Also kind of cool. The final guy escapes to the desert thinking that no way water can be his downfall, and doesn't really think through the whole sentence that, well, if you run out of water and you die and your obsession over water and not having it, well, water is then your downfall. This is where the story gets, well, it's the end of the story, but this is where we kind of get a bit of a disappointing ending where Batman and Robin show up not in time to save him, and Batman's best explanation, which he doesn't expect that the Swami has these magical powers, is that, well, there's just some mysteries we can't solve. That doesn't sound very Batman to me. And yeah, it's the DC universe and magic and stuff exists, and things will happen like this, especially when we get some horror comics, but that just feels like a cop-out to the story. And remember, Batman isn't actually dealing with that yet. That's not happening. We don't have, like, the magical DC universe dealing with Batman. We don't have a DC universe. None of these characters are intertwined at all. Batman has not met Superman. There's no proof that they've even heard of each other or that they exist in the same universe. And this feels like a Batman story more focused on very uninteresting villains. Like, you know, the issue with Batman is that the villain will eventually kind of steal the show, but this is like four generic dudes and just interesting ways they die. That's not particularly a story that keeps you on the edge of your seat. It's marginal. Okay, that is it from Batman number 9, The Four Fates. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, hit the bell icon to get notifications when new videos up. I do this Monday through Friday, but Mondays and Thursdays I usually cover a Superman story. And if you're wondering what happened with yesterday is I kind of ran out of time. Also, I accidentally uploaded the unedited version of Thursday's show, so I deleted that and put up the actual video that should have gone up. Weird miscommunications with saving the video. Okay, have a great day, and join us next time. Same Bat Day, same comic book channel.